Joining us with information on a campaign to connect job seekers to employers and community organizations is Carl Salazar, Director of Regional Workforce Recovery, and Sonja Jee, President and CEO of Memorial Assistance Ministries. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Carl, I'm going to start with you. You served in the military, went into the Navy at the age of 17.
I did.
And you have been on the show before dealing with veterans and services. So you understand what it's like to transition into like civilian life and then having to get into a different career.
Right, and it's tricky, right? And in fact, there are lots of organizations now that specify on helping veterans transition, and they didn't have that when I was getting out. But it's difficult, and it's really hard for people to ask for help. Yeah,
but for you, you continued your life of service after the military.
Yeah, it's definitely all about service for me. I've tried other things. I've worked in corporate world for a while. And ultimately, I just came back to service.
Yeah.
Right?
And Sonja, for you, you represent another group, or your parents and grandparents did, another group of people that can find it hard to transition. Your parents immigrated here.
Yes, both of my parents are immigrants, really looking for opportunity here in Houston, and service has also been a part of our family DNA. I remember stories about my grandparents who had some of the first Chinese restaurants here in Houston, and when folks would come over, new immigrants would come over, they'd give them a place to live back in the, in the warehouse, or try to give them a job at the restaurants, help them learn English and connect with educational opportunities. So, we grew up really with this intentionality always of not only looking for opportunities ourselves, but being able to share those with others.
Yeah, I mentioned that 214,000 Houstonians lost their jobs, but there are a lot of Houstonians who are working, but not in jobs that are sustainable for everyday life. They can't make ends meet. They're working 1, 2, 3 jobs and still can't make ends meet. So what you're wanting to do is to connect people with those good Houston jobs. It's funny because we can drive around town, you see help wanted signs up everywhere, right. But it's connecting the people who need and want to work with those people who need good employees. Okay, Houston Back on Track. Explain what that is.
So HoustonBackOnTrack.org is the website. It's the initiative started by the Greater Houston Partnership back really when the pandemic first started, and the idea was to those 200,000 Houstonians that got separated from their jobs was really to connect them back to work. It was kind of an immediate triage. And since then, lots changed. People went back to work kind of selectively, right? Like if you look at just sheer numbers, we've gained all the jobs back that we lost, but there's still a lot of inequity, right? There's still a lot of people who for some reason have a hard time connecting with those good jobs. So we've kind of transitioned from being about the pandemic to being more about helping people who've kind of missed out on opportunities for whatever reason. Maybe they grew up in a certain neighborhood that didn't have a lot of resources or whatever it is. So Houston Back on Track, we will connect people with community organizations like MAM.
Yeah, and MAM is such a great asset in our community. Explain to people what MAM does. We see the big sign, but people might not know what's going on behind those doors.
Absolutely. So MAM is a community-based organization. We unite people and resources to really be able to help our community build financially stable families, a dynamic workforce, and a healthy, more vibrant communities.
Yeah, and you were talking about kind of some of those skills that people may lack, especially if you have not applied for something in a long time. Everyone's on computers these days, but not everybody is computer literate. So helping somebody with those soft skills, wraparound services like, free career coaching, financial advice, food pantries, childcare, because when you're focused on childcare and food, you don't have time to focus on where you're going to find that job, which keeps a lot of people in that space of poverty that they're in. Right. Okay, so you have all kinds of partners helping you out here, and as I mentioned, we're looking to connect people to good jobs.
Right. We're working with some fabulous partners like MAM, Change Happens, Houston Area Urban League, MAM, Wesley Community Center, and Work Faith, all really offering different things, different kinds of programs. We have the financial coaching and the career coaching, but they also have, really specific job training and different things. They're in different parts of the city. So we're able to, through these organizations, just be able to provide any number of things, and in English and Spanish. So, yeah.
And customer service, energy, medical, transportation, all types of fields that we have represented strongly in this community. Okay, how does someone get started, Carl?
Well, it's pretty easy. So we have a website, and it is a really simple form that people fill out, again, in English or Spanish, HoustonBackOnTrack.org. And they can, even if you don't know what you want to do, you can say unknown, and we'll get the information. And what we do is then we will connect them to one one of our community partners, and it kind of goes from there.
Yeah.
But we also have Instagram and Facebook, so people can send us information through those accounts as well.
Sonja, as you will share here in a testimonial, it's not just about getting someone a job, but sometimes it is, right? But more so a career, if you will. And you have someone, Kimberly, who was able to benefit from your services and has a full career now.
Yes, absolutely. We're definitely focused on helping our community members find good jobs and really career pathways, as Carl mentioned. So we have a lot of folks like Kimberly who have come to us, and maybe they've been unemployed or they've been in a job like in her case where, she was an aide and she was just making $9 an hour.
With 6 kids.
So with 6 kids, her husband was a truck driver, he was working, and they just weren't able to make ends meet. So in going through our vocational programming, so MAM offers vocational for healthcare industry, for customer service and some other areas. She was able to get her CNA, so her Certified Nurses Assistance certification, get a much better job with full benefits and making $19 an hour, on weekends $22 an hour, and this really is life-changing for her and her family.
Yeah, and when you help a family like that, it helps all of us.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right.
Right.
Thank you two very much. And if you're ready to start a new fulfilling career and get back into the workforce, visit HoustonBackOnTrack.org/get-started to begin your journey today. They also have a site